Moving on, powerful explosions were seen across the Gaza Strip as Israel's military said it had expanded its operations in Gaza City, which began earlier this week. The action has further escalated the conflict that has roiled West Asia, pushing a potential ceasefire further out of reach. Now, visuals showed multiple blasts lighting up the skyline at night after Israel pummeled Gaza City with airstrikes and tank fire in its bid to seize what it describes as, quote-unquote, one of Hamas's last strongholds. Now, according to Gaza's health authorities, Israeli attacks have killed 34 people and injured 200 others in past 24 hours. The health authorities have also raised the total death toll in Gaza Strip to 65,208, with 166,271 injured since the start of the war between Israel and Hamas. Amid the brutal assault, Gaza's Civil Defense Agency rescued a boy who was trapped under rubble following an Israeli airstrike in Al-Shati camp west of Gaza City. The strike hit the house of family of Gaza City's Al-Shifa Hospital Director Mohammed Abu Salmiya, killing 7 people and injuring 30 others.
The Central Unit reported a strike in the northern Gaza Strip, specifically in the northern beach area. The house belongs to the Abu Salmiya family of Al-Shifa Hospital's director Mohammed Abu Salmiya. When we arrived at the location, we found a complete destruction of the house, which had been directly targeted. There were a large number of injuries, about 30 people who were rescued, and the number of dead is 7. More dead are still under the rubble, and searches are ongoing to transfer them to Al-Shifa Hospital.
The Israeli military had previously warned that it would operate with unprecedented force in Gaza City. It had already intensified the demolition campaign targeting high-rise buildings this week alongside a ground assault, telling residents to flee as it presses on its territory's largest urban center. Displaced Palestinians have voiced anger and exhaustion, denouncing constant evacuation, leaflets dropped from the sky ordering them to move south.
This is because of the bombing of a tent in the Yarmouk neighborhood. They killed them in the morning. God is sufficient for me and the best disposer of affairs against them. They want to expel them from Gaza. Where do they want to take them? To the south? Isn't all the South Gaza and the North Gaza too? Where should they go? What do they want to do to us more than what they have already done?
Israeli forces currently control Gaza City's eastern suburbs and in recent days have been pounding the Sheikh Radwan and Tel Al-Hawa areas from where they would be positioned to advance on central and western areas where most of the population is sheltering. Meanwhile, COGAT, the arm of the Israeli military that oversees aid flows into the enclave, said that Hamas fired at UN teams on Saturday and prevented the opening of a new humanitarian route in the southern Gaza Strip. Hamas, however, categorically rejected the claims, saying Israel was attacking aid trucks, looting and stealing. Now, a video released by the Israeli army on Saturday described what it said was their operations in Gaza City that involved destroying underground shafts, booby-trapped buildings, and firing positions that posed a threat. And on the other hand, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer is expected to recognize the state of Palestine today afternoon. The move that marks a significant change in British foreign policy comes after Starmer announced that the UK would shift its position in September, unless Israel met conditions including agreeing to a ceasefire in Gaza and committing to a long-term peace deal. On the other hand, Portugal is also set to officially recognize the Palestinian state. Country's foreign ministry said on Friday, ahead of a UN General Assembly where around 10 other countries are set to follow suit.